But just too marvelous. Too marvelous for words. Like glorious, glamorous, and that old standby enamorous. Look at this. Oh, so very, very.
Hey, old Blue Eyes is back.
Hey, you know something? Them ultraviolet lights in the toilet seats always scare me.
Archie, that's to sterilize the seat.
I know it's to sterilize, but how does the light know where the seat ends and I begin?
Refills?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You want some more sugar?
Oh, no, I'm on a diet, but you just dip your pinky in there. That'll make it sweet, sweetie.
You are so cute.
Yeah, people always say that.
Hey, what's our joke for today?
Oh, hey, I got a new joke for you today.
No, not the Martian joke. The Martian break.
Shut up. There was this Martian, see? And he lands here in New York. So he's got the antennas up there, you know, blinking and flashing. He's over there on 8th Avenue, and he ducks into a bar. So right away, he sees the pinball machine. The pinball machine is flashing there with the lights going and the bells ringing. He goes over to the machine, he puts his hand on it, and he says, "Hey, what's a nice guy like you doing in a joint like this?" And I always get a laugh out of Denise.
You are so adorable, I could kiss you.
Hey, maybe I should have took that for dessert because it's so delicious and it ain't fattening. Huh?
That's my Archie, the super burger with everything.
Oh, you're so adorable. I can
Yeah, maybe I should have had that for dessert. It's delicious, and it ain't even fattening.
You? People looking at you, they think we're three kinds of fruit over here.
Hey, listen to me, Archie. You know that Denise over there? She's just begging you for some action.
Oh, will you listen to Foley, the philanderer over here? You really think so?
You can't miss.
Hey, look, she digs you, Archie. Why don't you make your move, man?
Make a move. If I was to make any kind of a movie, it'd kill me.
Who says he just got to know anyway? You got a right to some fun.
Foley, I'm a married man, which means that I ain't got no right to no fun.
Hey, now, Archie, what's wrong with a married guy having someone stashed somewhere, man?
What the hell do I look like, a congressman? I'm a very legit, law-abiding guy, you understand what I mean? And if I was to try anything like that, which I wouldn't, Edith would be sure to get washed. She's loaded with this, what do you call, woman's intermission.
That is baloney. Hey, look, tell her you went bowling with me. She believed that.
Well, she might believe that.
Or tell her you spent the evening at my house.
She never believed that one.
You know, Whitey, poor old Archie Bunker. Looks like our senior citizen here is just a little bit over the hill.
Right on, my man. Look like we talking candy to a guy who ain't got no more teeth.
I got news for you. I'm still as good as I ever was. Did you hear the old saying there? Just 'cause there's snow on the basement don't mean there ain't no fire in the roof. Think that over a minute, huh?
That's heavy, ain't it?
I'm dreaming tonight of my blue eyes.
Oh, you boys have a good time now, you hear?
We'll see you lovebirds later.
Well, okay. What's the damage?
135.
Okay, and don't forget to look under the cup for a little something for yourself there, Denise. Here.
Thank you.
Here. Hey, you wouldn't believe what them two dummies was talking about over here.
What?
Well, they were saying that because you and me kid around a lot and you take good care of me when I come in here, that you and me, well, you know.
What?
I don't know. Could I have one of them peppermint toothpicks there?
Help yourself.
You know, that perfume you're wearing, it's really something. What is it, for birds?
Something like that. Take your time and enjoy it.
Well, the hell with the toothpick. They say them things bust you in mammal anyhow, you know? But, Denise,
Something else you want to say, Archie?
Well, no, I ain't got the time.
Well, in case you ever have the time, here's my number. Excuse me.
Oops. Hey, Jeanette McDonald, your Eddie Nelson's here. Hey.
Hello, Archie.
And he's ready for a night to remember. Read it. I brought home a bottle of Taylor's Tawny Port. Here, what is this?
Joey's party.
What's you doing in the living room? You trying to keep flies out of the kitchen?
No, I'm going to put it away until Joey's ready for toilet training.
He don't need no training for that, idiot. That's the best thing he does.
Well, Gloria says that wrong training can affect a child for life, and I guess she's right, because my mother had a neighbor, Mrs. Applebaum, and she had a little baby, Wilton Applebaum, and she started training him too early, and he kept sliding into the pot. And they said it must have affected his mind, because he grew up to be a terrible gambler, and he was in this poker game once, and this man said to him, "Wilton, are you in the pot?" And Wilton shot him.
You tell swell stories, Edith. They're a little long, but they're swell. But now listen, get your mind off everything tonight, but just you and me, huh? A couple of blasts of the Tawny Port here, upstairs early, and then quesaroo-saroo. Huh? Come on, sit down over here. Right on the lap. That's right. Yeah, now, just move a little forward, Edith, so I can breathe. Yeah. Now, how can
Now,
I?
let me tell you what happened at the Sunshine Home today.
No, I don't want to hear that. Edith. What is the matter with you lately? Every time I come home, you're busy doing a favor for the kids, you're babysitting for Joey, or you're galloping back and forth between here and the Sunshine Senior Citizens Home. I mean, Edith, I feel kind of neglected around here.
I'm worried about Mr. Klieger.
Oh, geez, old Sunshine Klieger. Ain't he dead yet?
Oh, no. I'm worried about him because he was so nervous today.
Well, sure he's nervous. He's 100, ain't he?
Oh, no, he's only 90.
Oh, geez, a mere stripling.
He wasn't nervous because he's 90. He was nervous because he wants to propose to Mrs. Freeman.
Shit.
And I got his teeth.
You got his teeth where?
Oh, right here. I'll show him
Oh,
to you.
geez, no, I don't want to look. Don't you?
I picked him up at the dentist for him.
Put him away, will you? I just as soon look at the kid's potty. Now, come on, here. Now, let's dwell on you and me. First of all, hey, I got a hell of a new story I want to tell you. This is a swell joke. Now, there's this Martian, see? And he lands in New York. And he's over on 8th Avenue. See, he's got his antennas up in the air, and they're blinking and flashing there, and all electrified, and he goes into a bar. joke. What's so funny about bar?
Oh, I'm sorry, Archie. Go ahead.
Oh, he goes into the bar, see, and the first thing he sees is a pinball machine. So he goes over, he lays his hand on the pinball machine, he says, "What is a nice guy like you doing in a joint like this?" Why don't you laugh there?
I'm waiting to hear what she said.
You know, I know some people that laugh like hell at that joke.
Oh, I'm sorry, Archie. Tell it to me again.
Never mind that, Edith. No. How about a little toast to start the evening, huh? Here. To Edith. With you in my arms, the moon in the sky, love in my heart, and one hand on your thigh.
Oh, I'll get it.
Ah, the hell with the phone. Oh.
Oh, hello, Mr. Klieger.
Don't Klieger know enough not to interfere with people's privates?
I can't understand you. Talk slower.
How can he talk at all with his Jimmy Carters in your pocket?
Mr. Klieger, I got your teeth for you. Yeah, I'll bring them right over.
Oh, wait a
Now, you
minute.
stay
Now,
right
wait a minute.
there.
Now, wait a minute,
That's
Edith.
right.
Now,
All
don't
right.
tell me. Now, you
No, I
ain't going.
gotta
Now, wait a
go.
minute. Wait a minute, Edith. Now, you can't go out again tonight.
No, I won't
Don't
be
do
too
that,
late. And this will
Edith.
make
Oh,
Mr. Klieger so happy. And maybe Mrs. Friedman.
Ah,
Oh, Archie, don't do that. Now, your dinner's in the fridge in a bag.
Now, wait a minute. Now,
And
wait.
leave the dishes
Edith.
in the sink.
Edith, don't do it. Edith, what you got? Edith, I got plans tonight for you and me, and the plans ain't gonna work unless you're here. What the hell am I supposed to do with myself here after dinner? Listen to myself burp. Bayside 9, 2, 4. Yeah. Hi there, is that you, Denise? Yes, it is. What do you mean you don't recognize the voice? This is Archie. Yeah. Your super burger with everything. Hiya, Denise. Hey, oh, boy, do you look wonderful there.
So do you. Did you have any trouble finding the place?
No. This used to be my old stomping ground. I don't live too far from here, you know.
I know where you live.
You do?
You're in the phone book.
Yeah, I make it every year. I brought you a little wine over here.
Oh, you didn't have to bring anything.
Oh, well, I know that, but, you know, in evenings such as this, it always helps. I mean, makes it nice, you know? This here's your Taylor's Tawny Port. That's like a Gentile Manischewitz. It's evaporated a little bit there. That's because they don't put the good corks in that no more.
Well, let's not just stand here.
No, the hell with standing here. What do you want to do?
Well, why don't you make yourself comfy?
Oh, yeah, sure. Thanks very much, Denise. Geez, it's a swell apartment you got here, you know.
Oh, thank you.
Boy, hey, this is a real comfortable chair here, you know. This fits like a glove if my butt was a hand.
Well, now that you know how close I am and how comfy the chair is, you won't have any excuse for not dropping by.
Well, that's right. I wouldn't have no excuse for not coming on over, you know. When I come, maybe this could be my personal chair. Mm-hmm. Gee, I can't get over how you look out of uniform. Well, I mean, you know, it's a swell-looking dress.
Well, it's not exactly a dress. It's sort of lounging pajamas.
Oh, yeah, the lounging pajamas. Geez. I didn't bring nothing like that with me. Perfume, wow. I mean, that really kind of infiltrates the nostrils.
You know, Archie, I never heard anybody put things the way you do.
Oh, I read a lot.
Oh, here.
Look at this, a little side order of horse ovaries here. I see you got my favorite thing on there, salami.
I know. You ordered it the first day you came into the coffee shop. Salami on rye.
You remember the first thing I ordered?
I remember what you ordered, what you wore, what you said. You know, Archie, you're kind of special.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Am I embarrassing you?
No, the truth ain't never embarrassing.
I ordered some beer. You want to wait until it gets here, or would you like to have some wine?
Oh, no, we could begin with the wine, you know, because
Okay.
evenings such as this, I always stay on the wine. It's a habit I picked up over in Europe.
Oh, did you travel in Europe?
All over Europe. And, well, I was mostly in Italy, and I was mostly in a place called Foggia. Ah. See, I was stationed there. That's where they sent me over there, see, in WW2, the big one.
Well, I bet you met some pretty girls over there, huh?
Oh, yeah. Of course, us vets, we don't like to brag too much about that, but I can tell you one thing. I made a few chocolate bars pay off. There was one particular girl, you know. Wow, a beauty, a real trouser-line little ragazza. That's Italiano for girl.
Do you speak Italian?
Yeah, she told me everything I know, all that Parla d'amore stuff, you know. But that's the name of the song. You know that song?
No.
Parla d'amore, mariuccia, la mia vita sei tu. Gli occhi che belle brillano, fiamme di sogno scintillano. Well, it's a little Dago waltz, you know. Though you ain't supposed to say Dago no more, the wops get sore. That goes, oh, dimmi che illusione non è, dimmi che sei tutte per me. We suffer one and suffer abuse. Parle-moi de mon règne, my view. Holy gee. Who the hell is that?
Who is it?
Beer from Kelsey.
Oh,
Kelsey's my god.
come on in. I'll get you the money.
Good evening, Mr. Bunker.
Good evening. A nice evening, huh?
Yeah, but it looks like it's nicer for you than for me.
What do you mean by that?
Well, I'm working. I don't know what you're doing.
Listen, kid, come here, will you? I wanna talk to you for a minute. What's your name again?
My name is Carlos, but you call me the Spit Kid.
Well, now, listen, I hadn't ought to do that, Carlos. And you gotta remind me never to do that no more.
Okay, don't do that no more.
Yeah, all right. Now, I want to talk to you, like we say in your language, like two hombres of the world, understand?
You're gonna bribe me, right?
And you're gonna take it, right?
Right.
How much is the beer?
Let's see here. It's $2.50.
All right, here's $3. You keep the difference.
Wow, $1/2 buck.
I pay good for favors. What you see here, I don't want to read about this here event on the walls of Kelsey's toilet. Not even in Spanish, capiche?
Sure, I understand, Mr. Bunker. Listen, big deal, who cares? I don't care. Nobody cares no more. Why should you? But listen, have yourself a ball. Have a ball, know what I mean?
Couldn't believe what them two dummies was talking about over here.
What?
Well, they were saying that because you and me kid around a lot and you take good care of me when I come in here, that you and me, well, you know.
What?
Well, no, I ain't got the time.
Well, in case you ever have the time. Here's my number. Excuse me.
Oops. Who the hell is that?
Who is it?
Beer from Kelsey.
Kelsey's my god.
Come on in. I'll get you the money.
Good evening, Mr. Bunker.
Good evening. A nice evening, huh?
Yeah, but it looks like it's nicer for you than for me.
What do you mean by that?
Well, I'm working. I don't know what you're doing.
Listen, kid, come here, will you? I wanna talk to you for a minute. What's your name again?
My name is Carlos.
I don't want to read about this here event on the walls of Kelsey's toilet. Not even in Spanish, capiche?
Sure, I understand, Mr. Bunker. Listen, big deal, who cares? I don't care. Nobody cares no more. Why should you? But listen, have yourself a ball. Have a ball. Know what I mean?
Here's the... Oh, where'd he go? He didn't wait.
He took off, of course. I paid him. Denise.
Oh, well,
listen, I hope you ain't gonna mind this, but I think I better go home.
Well, I'm sorry, Archie.
No, don't be sorry. You ain't got nothing to be sorry about. You didn't drag me over here. I got this certain surge to come over. Now I got a surge to get out of here, so...
I'm sorry you gotta leave, Archie. Did I do something wrong?
No, you didn't do nothing wrong. Maybe me, but not you. So,
Well, I'll see you tomorrow.
Well, I'll tell you, I don't think that you and me ought to see each other no more.
Not even at the coffee shop?
I think that from now on, we ought to be like that old saying, two sheeps that passed in the night.
To show you just how good a ventriloquist I really am, I'm going to drink that glass of water while she sings a song. Ready? Go.
I had a halfback at California. I had a quarterback at Yale as well. I corresponded with an end at center and the center at Cornell.
That's all right. That's okay. Oh, somebody's at the door. Come on in. It's open.
Oh, why don't you come on in and see me sometime?
What did you say?
Hi there, Big Mama. Do you believe in the hereafter?
Oh, yeah.
Then what are you hereafter?
Oh, my. You look just like Betty Grable. What are you doing?
I was doing Mae West.
Oh, then why are you dressed like Betty Grable?
Ma, we're rehearsing for the faculty frolics. I'm the ventriloquist.
Yeah, and I'm the dummy.
Which reminds me, where's Archie?
I'd hoped you knew. He ain't home. I don't know where he is.
Well, I know where he isn't. He's not at the Philharmonic, the opera, or B'nai B'rith meeting.
Ma's probably at Kelsey.
Oh, yeah. Well, don't let me interrupt you. You go right on being Betty Grable.
Mae West, Mae West.
Mae West. Oh, can I watch? I could be the audience.
Oh, sure, Mark. Oh, sit down over there.
Oh, thank you. I love a good show.
Okay, are you ready? I had a date the other night with a gorgeous redhead.
Oh, what did you do?
Well, I wined her and I dined her, and then she invited me up to her apartment.
Did you go?
Absolutely not.
And you call me the dummy.
Ma, that was it. That was the joke.
Oh, oh, that's good. It's very good.
No, it's the pits. It's the pits.
Oh,
it's the pits.
no, Gloria, you can do anything. You remember when you was a little girl, we thought you was the next Shirley Temple. You could sing and dance. Why, I remember when you was 3 years old. We put your hair in curls like Shirley, and I took you to a party, and you got up and sang on the Good Ship Lollipop. Oh, you were so adorable. Until you got a little seasick and you threw up all over your father. Would you mind if I went up and took a little look at Joey?
Oh, no, Ma.
I wonder if Archie's at Kelsey's.
Why, are you worried about him?
Oh, no, but when I left the house, he was a little upset. I had to run over to the Sunshine Home, and he didn't like that very much.
Oh, well, I'll call Kelsey's and see if he's
Oh,
there.
no, don't do that. If you call, he'll think I'm checking up on him. I'll call.
Well, what's the difference? Who calls?
You see, if Gloria calls, he'll know I'm nervous. Because he'll know I had a call, so it won't look like I'm nervous. But if I call, he'll know I want to find out where he is, and that's why I called.
I'm getting worried.
Why?
Ma's starting to make sense to me.
Oh, Mr. Kelsey? Oh, hello, Harry. This is Edith Bunker.
Oh, hi. No, he ain't here. Oh, that's all right. Don't mention it. Goodbye.
Who ain't here now, me?
No, Archie's old lady checking up on him.
Oh, listen, anyway, Harry, look, I'll admit that Dempsey had a great punch, but this Muhammad Ali's a great showman.
I'd like to tell him his poetry stinks.
Yeah? And I'd like to be there when you tell him.
Oh, hey, Arch, lucky you came in.
No time for stories, Harry. Give me some change. I gotta use the phone right away.
Oh, I use this one.
Oh, geez, thanks a lot, Harry.
Yeah,
Thanks
but
a lot.
Arch,
No,
listen,
please, no, let me make this call, will you? This is a very important call here. Please, you guys, just dummy up
Yeah,
there
but Arch,
till I get through, huh? Shh.
Hello?
Oh, hi there, meathead. Thank God it's you. Now, listen, don't say nothing to Gloria about this. Don't say nothing to nobody. And don't think nothing about it yourself. I'll tell you all about it later on. I want you to do me a favor.
Yeah, sure. Well, what's the matter?
Step outside the house and cross the alley. Run around my house, peek in the windows, and see if Edith is there.
I don't have to do that, Arch.
What do you mean you don't have to do that? You wouldn't do a favor for me after all I done for you?
Arch, I don't have to do that because Ma's here. She's upstairs. You want me to call her down?
Oh, geez, no. That's exactly what I don't want you to do. Do not call her down.
Well, I don't think I could do that. I mean, that's one of the things that I could not do at this moment.
What the hell are you talking about?
Hi, Ma.
Oh, hi.
Oh, I think I get it. She's in the room with you, huh? Listen. Was she asking for me?
That's right. It was a nice day today. But why are you calling at this hour to talk about my plumbing?
I get it. Okay, I get it. Very good. Now, don't spoil anything there now. Now, keep that shifty look out of your eyes the way you get when you're guilty about something there, will you? I can almost believe you got it on now. Look, and that silly grin, you know, when you're trying to lie about something. Just be cool there, will you? Don't tell her you was talking to me, and try to keep it there as long as you can. You understand me? Huh? Say something, will you?
Yes, sorry, madam. But,
What do you mean, madam? You're supposed to be talking to a plumber.
I think it's great that you women are finally getting a chance to make it into the plumbing business. Goodbye there.
Hold it. What the hell am I saying hold it to him for? That Polak can only hold a knife and fork.
Arch, I've been trying to tell you. Your wife called 5 minutes ago.
What do you mean trying to tell me? Why didn't you tell me?
You wouldn't let me.
What did she want?
You.
What'd you tell her?
I told her you weren't here.
Why did you tell her, Dance?
'Cause you weren't here.
Let me think. Did she believe you?
Arch, wives believe me when I tell them lies for you guys. Why wouldn't they believe me when I tell them the truth?
Oh, geez, I'm in trouble. Give me a drink.
One beer coming up.
No. I need something stronger than one beer.
How about 2 beers?
Don't be a wise guy. Give me a little Fleischmann smooth over the ice there. You told her I wasn't here, Harry, huh?
Yeah.
Well, how did you tell her?
I said, Mrs. Bunker, he ain't here.
Then I'm in a jam.
What do you mean, Arch?
If Edith knows I wasn't here tonight, then where was I?
What's your trouble, Arch?
Yeah, what's the matter, Arch? What was you up to tonight?
Foley, never mind that. What was you up to tonight?
Well, I had a date with a dame. She stood me up, so I took in a flick.
What picture did you see?
I seen a double feature. Oh, hey, two scorches, huh? 8 in the waterbed and Pinocchio meets the happy hooker. And, I don't know. After that, I just stopped off for a pizza and I wound up here. Why?
I don't like what you done tonight. You done something else. You went bowling.
I did?
That's right. With me.
Okay, I went bowling with you.
Do you hear that, Harry, huh?
Yeah, Arch.
Give it back to me.
Joe went bowling with you.
That's right. And if Joe went bowling with me, it follows naturally that I went bowling with him. Right? All right. Now, you're gonna back me up on this, see? Lord, I'm gonna go to church the rest of my life. You leave me get away with a few lies tonight.
One of them lies got lipstick on a handkerchief.
That ain't lipstick. I had a little nosebleed going up in an elevator.
Oh, you're beautiful, Arch. You bleed raspberry.
Wait a minute, guys. Now, let me tell you this. And this is the truth. No matter where I was tonight, the sexual act was never constipated. What are you doing now?
What Nixon should have done to the tapes.
Don't step on the leaves. Okay, let's hear it.
Well, quit worrying, will you? I got it.
Will you please let me hear it again?
All right. I called you down at Kelsey's, and then...
No, geez. You didn't call me at Kelsey's. You called me here. Go ahead again.
All right. I called you here, at your house. Told you to meet me down at Kelsey's.
Oh, jeez. No. You called me here and you told me to meet you down a bowling alley. I wasn't at Kelsey's. He knows I wasn't at Kelsey's.
Jeez, Omar, you're getting me all mixed up.
Take it easy, will you, Joe? Just keep calm and cool. You get in there, you tell your story, simple and quick. You get a pain in the gut and you run like hell.
Look, Archie, I'll just say Archie went bowling.
Yes.
He didn't go over to Denise's.
I'm dead.
Listen, Archie, look, on a level, maybe I shouldn't go through with this, you know what I mean? I ought to beat it. You see, well, every time I talk to women, I always smell a rat.
I'm beginning to smell one myself.
Wait, just sit tight, will you? Jeez.
Where are you going?
Over here, gonna take a look.
Watch the leaves.
See now, all that worrying for nothing? The coast is clear, she ain't even home. Now, look, all you gotta do is scoot in the door, duck upstairs, hop in bed, you're home free. Hey? Oh, listen, Arch. If you need a place to sleep tonight, you know where I live, huh? Good luck, pal. See you tomorrow.
So am I.
Yeah, I see that.
You smell good. What's that?
That's perfume, mate. I got that on the subway. A cross-eyed lady came and sat down next to me, you know. She opened her purse, took out the perfume, puffed to give it to her something. She got it all over me.
Oh, well, what did you go on the subway for?
Me and Joe Foley, we took the subway to Long Island City to bowl.
Well, you're all dressed up. This is your good shirt from Disney World.
Well, it's their new alleys there, Edith. They call them the society lanes. You know, a lot of classy people from the east side of New York come over to bowl there. So, you know, so much for me anyway. How was your evening? What about old man Klieger and his clackers?
Oh, they fit fine. They fit in perfect. terrific. Why did you and Joe...
Did he ever propose to old lady, what's her name?
Oh, yeah, Freeman, yeah. Oh, it was so romantic. They sat together on the sofa, and he wanted to get on his knees to pop the question. So I helped him get down. And then he asked her to marry him.
Did she say yes to him?
Well, she kind of nodded her head, so he thought that meant yes, but what she really was doing was falling asleep.
Geez, I feel a little like going to sleep myself, you know, Edith.
Did you and Joe bowl good?
Oh, yeah, pretty good. I started out the inning with 168, and then went to the second game with 171. I went up the third game with 177, Edith. You don't believe me, you can ask Joe Foley. He knows where I was and what I was doing. His number's in a little black book. So, yeah, I think I'll go to bed, Edith.
Archie, where was you?
I told you where I was.
Really?
I'll level with you, Edith. I was playing poker with the guys. And I lost $12, and knowing the way you feel about gambling, see, I was ashamed to tell you.
Where was you?
Edith, now, just let me say this to you, that this whole evening is gonna run a lot smoother if you just believe everything I say and then forget about it now. Come on, let's go to bed, huh?
No, I ain't going to bed till you tell me the truth.
Edith, I told you the truth. What more am I supposed to say to you?
Archie, I want to ask you a question.
What?
Whose phone number is this?
Well, I wouldn't know, Edith. Is that my handwriting on there?
Maybe I better call and find out.
Well, do whatever you want to do, Edith. I don't care. Wait a minute. Don't do that. You left me alone again tonight. You're doing a lot of that lately, Edith. So here I was alone, and feeling lonesome, didn't know what to do, so I took a walk myself, no place in particular. I wound up over the other side of Northern Boulevard there, and I'm walking along, I passed this here apartment house, and up comes a person that I know. And, well, she's a waitress, Edith, and she waits in a joint where I eat maybe once a month, you know. So, well, she's carrying 2 bags of groceries, you know, and she says, "Hello, Mr. Bunker, and would you mind helping me upstairs with a bag of groceries?" So I says, "Oh, all right." I grab a bag of groceries. I went over there, you know, we put the groceries down. We're talking there, we were kidding around a little bit, and she asked if I like a glass of wine, so I had our Tawny Port with me to... Now, listen, Edith, don't get yourself all upset because whatever happened there, there was nothing wrong. I saved all that wrong for you, you know. Now, Edith, just remember, you marry me for better, for worse. And up to now, it's all been the better, so here's a little of the worse for you here. Don't cry. Don't make a big thing out of nothing.
Well, ain't it a big thing?
No, it ain't a big thing. What's a big thing? You meet somebody, go to an apartment with some groceries there, well, you usually talk, you kid around a little bit, have a couple of glasses of wine, a harmless kiss. What the hell is that?
You kissed her?
Edith, what can I say to you except say the God's honest truth? It didn't mean nothing at all. Can't you just forget and forget? Huh?
I don't know. I ain't had no experience with this before.
Now, wait a minute. Don't walk away. Let's talk about it, huh, Rita? We can talk. Now, what are you going to do? What are you taking your coat for? Now, why would you leave the house?
Archie, the one thing I could always count on was you. Now I can't count on you no more.
Hello. Oh, hello, Gloria. How are you? I'm fine. Well, no, your mother ain't here. Well, I don't know. She's just... Well, Gloria, to tell you the truth, I think your mother just run away from home.
You're the luckiest girl in the home. You got Saul Klieger.
Everybody's got Saul Klieger.
The nurse is afraid to turn her back on him.
Oh, here comes Romeo now.
Sylvia!
You got a poem for me?
Have I got a poem for you? Although my arthritis keeps right on heightin', you make me feel like Richard Brighton.
Oh, Mrs. Bradley, be careful. Don't get excited. Remember, you're supposed to relax.
When do you relax, Mrs. Bunker? You've been working around the clock.
Don't you ever have to go home? Oh, well, sometimes it's best to keep busy. Anyway, I'm happy here with you.
Cramp! Cramp! I got cramp in my foot!
Well, walk it off. Just lean on me.
Damn. You know, a cramp like that could slow me down.
We'll walk down the hall. Right now. Here we go.
Oh, there you are, Ma.
Oh, hi, Gloria.
Hi, Ma. Hi, Mrs. Friedman. Hello. Ma, can we have a talk?
Oh, Mr. Klieger's got a cramp in his foot. I gotta walk him down the hall.
Bunker, you talk to your daughter. I'll take Mr. Klieger to his room.
I can do it.
I said I'll take him.
Hello. Hey, that's your daughter?
Yes.
Is she married?
Oh! You come right back, Mrs. Friedman. Don't you let him get you in his room alone. I can't talk to you now, Gloria. I'm very busy.
Ma! Ma, it's been 4 days now. I can't keep telling the neighbors you're still shopping.
Well, tell him the truth. Tell him that I'm working at the Sunshine Home and that I'm needed.
Well, what about Daddy?
He don't need me.
Oh, Ma, you're just burying yourself in work instead of facing your problem.
It ain't my problem. It's Archie's problem.
One silly date with a waitress.
I don't think it was silly, Gloria.
But Ma, he said he didn't do anything.
Even if he didn't do what he said he didn't, he was thinking about doing what he said he didn't. And no matter if he said he didn't or he said he did, you think that was the right thing to do?
I can't answer that.
Why not?
Because I don't know what you just said.
I said even if he didn't do what he said he
Ma,
didn't.
you can't spend the rest of your life in the Sunshine Home.
If I had to, I could. You know, Gloria, you can do what you have to do, and it ain't so bad. I feel young around here. No, I'm sorry, Gloria. I gotta take a tuck in Mr. Klieger's pants so we won't have no excuse for letting him fall down in front of people.
understand, Daddy. I mean, he's at the age where his eyes start to wander and he just follows them. I mean, he's 51.
52.
52. And you're a mature woman of 50.
Not until next month.
I didn't mean to rush you. Ma, why don't you come over, have dinner with us tonight? See Joey?
Oh, no, Gloria. You'll get Archie there, too.
You mean you're never coming over to see Joey again, just because Daddy might be there?
Maybe.
Well, Ma, that's not fair to punish Joey that way. He didn't have a date with a waitress.
It's no use, Gloria. You ain't gonna change my mind. Now, goodbye, Gloria. Thanks for trying to help.
Ma, I'll keep Joey up for you.
Okay there, little rocket. Hey, right there through the stratosphere. Right there. Hey, we're going after Mars now, Foley. Yeah, 5,000 for Mars. Hit it again there, 5,000 more. Okay, we're at the Venus now. 50,000 for Venus. There we go. Once, twice, bang, Venus 3 times there, Foley. Okay, here we go. We're going up now. To the Milky Way, into the Milky Way. 50,000. 50,000 in there. We're headed for the Big Dipper. Here's 100,000, Foley. On the Dipper, we made it. Altogether, 500,000. That's $500,000. You owe me a nickel, Foley.
Here you go, hustler.
Okay, you want to go again there, sport?
I pass.
How about you, Harry?
Archie, why don't you go home? You've been living for 4 days on potato chips, pretzels, and beer.
Don't be giving me the nice maze stuff. I'm doing fine, you know? I got what Abe Lincoln give to the colored people. Freedom.
You wasn't freed. You was dumped. Come on, Arch. You've been married a long time. Don't you miss the old lady even a little bit?
Yeah, well, you know, to be honest, well, certainly. No. Like, coming home and not hearing her say, "Is that you, Archie?" when she knows damn well it's me. You know? And then it ain't the same being down here, knowing there ain't nobody home getting mad at me for being here. You know? What's with the puss on you? Come on, will you laugh it up? You're a bartender, you ain't a mortician, yeah? Come on, give me another beer. Give Foley a beer, too.
Coming up. That's the old Archie.
Yeah, here's for mine.
That's the old Archie.
Here.
Hi, Professor.
Oh, jeez. I thought when me and Edith busted up that I got the house and she got you.
Arch, can't you just give me a simple hello before you insult me?
Sure, hello, get lost.
Arch, your fight is with Ma, not with me.
Come on, don't think I don't know why you're over here. Will you go back to your mother-in-law and tell her that I ain't crawling home to her with my tail between her legs?
Arch, Ma doesn't even know I'm here.
Oh, come on, will you?
Why don't you make up with her? You can't go on like this.
What do you mean like this? This is fine. I'm happy, buddy. I'm happy. Hey, I got the whole house to myself there. I can walk around there smoking a cigar, dressed in nothing but my socks. Scratch myself wherever I please.
That's your idea of paradise? Walking around with your wrinkled butt exposed?
What are you talking about? I got very fine skin.
Look, Arch, we're not gonna iron anything out here. Look, hey, why don't you come to dinner tonight, huh? Why not?
And of course, Edith is always hanging around there.
So's your grandson, Arch.
Oh, well.
Huh? It's getting cuter every day.
Oh, look at him, little Joey. With his little teddy bear. She's got the ears chewed over that one.
When you come tonight, you can bring him a new one.
Oh, no. Maybe Christmas.
Arch, he misses you.
Cut it out, huh?
What about tonight?
Can I keep this here?
Yeah, sure, you can keep it. What about tonight? Yes or no?
No.
You sure?
No.
You're not sure?
I am yes, sure, no.
Well, all right, look. If you change your mind, doors open, dinner's at 7 o'clock, okay? Now, see you later?
Good night, huh?
Oh, no, Ma, I'm not finished.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You have to clear. You're our guest.
Oh, I've been clearing all of my life. I ain't gonna stop now. I'll be right back, Joey.
Well, I guess Dad is not coming.
I tried. I couldn't kidnap him.
Hiya there, Joe. How are you? How you doing there, little guy? Hey, wait till you see what your grandpa brought me here, huh? Take a look at this here. This is a panda. That's a little chinky bear. Now, you can bite that little bear if you want, see, but never bite a real bear, or he bite your back. See? So will a real chinky. Now, look at this. Ain't much coming in there yet, huh? Well, the next time I come, I'll bring you another present, a bottle of Lucky Tiger. Huh? Okay?
Daddy, you came.
Hey, Arch, I'm glad you're here.
Ma, Daddy's here.
Oh, is she here? I'm getting out of here.
Oh, no, you don't. Oh! Daddy's here.
I can't hear you.
Michael, hold him. I'll go get her.
Jeez, I knew it. What kind of a double crosser are you? I come here to see Joey, not her.
I didn't come here to see him, neither.
Why don't you talk things out with Ma?
Don't you go mangling into personal dramas. What are you doing here anyway?
I live here.
There's no excuse at all.
Yes. I don't want to.
Yes.
Oh, if he stays here, I'm leaving. I'm leaving.
Daddy, talk, fight, do anything, but don't run away. Now talk.
I don't want to talk to him.
Well, then tell him you don't want to talk to him.
You tell him.
Ma?
Go ahead, tell him I don't want to talk to him.
Daddy, she doesn't want to talk to him.
Oh, look at this. She don't. Well, I can do the same thing here. All right, me, then. I don't want to talk to her either. Tell her my ear bones has been ding-batted long enough for 27 years. Well, yeah?
He doesn't want to talk to you either. His ear bones have been ding-batted enough for 27 years. Will ya?
Well, tell him my ears are tired of hearing lies. First he tells me he goes bowling, then he tells me a story about playing poker. Then he tells me a story about helping some woman with groceries and nothing happens. How am I supposed to know when he's telling the truth? Go ahead, tell him that.
Would you run that by me again?
Sure. First he tells me a story
Oh,
about...
there she goes again.
Then he tells me a story...
Tell her all right, will you?
Will ya? All right.
Tell her I wanted to be with her.
He wanted to be with
She
you.
didn't want to be with me.
You didn't want to be
I
with
want to
him.
have some fun with her.
He wanted to have some fun
She
with
didn't
you.
want no fun with me.
You didn't want no fun with him.
Her idea of fun is there.
You know what your idea of fun is there?
Yeah, her idea of fun is fooling around with old man Krieger.
Your idea... Who's Klieger?
Krieger is an old crock with Sears Roebuck teeth.
You left Archie for that?
Yes.
Tell him if he can't be without his wife for 1 hour.
If you can't be without your wife for 1 hour.
After 27 years of marriage.
After 27 years of marriage.
So she can go help some old man with Sears Roebuck teeth.
So you can go help some old man with Sears Roebuck teeth.
Cut it out, will you? Tell her.
I will not.
All right, then you tell her that. You do that pretty good.
I won't go to my mother.
Why the hell not? You go to your father every chance you get.
I only go to you when you go to me.
Well, get a whole damn bunch of Joey agrees with me. Well, I hope Joey hears every word I say.
I'm gonna take him upstairs. I don't want all this to be passed on to another generation.
I'll take Joey upstairs. Come on, sweetheart. Michael, come with me.
Don't worry, Joey. We'll teach you a better vocabulary. But how do you like that? His first word was...
What are you gonna do? Sleep over the poorhouse again?
Well, sure, why not?
At this hour of night, traveling on the subway with that swell after dark set, unzipping themselves up and down the train.
Oh. Well, I guess I'll have to sleep at our house.
Oh, all right. Now you're coming to your senses.
In the kids' old room.
Oh, my. Marty, you couldn't sleep up there by yourself?
No, I just come out for a breath of fresh air.
Yeah, well, that's always nice just before you sign in. A little breath of fresh air. So much for the fresh air. Oh, yeah, I was noticing that myself. Guess maybe we ought to paint the old porch one of these days, huh?
Yeah.
So what color would you think?
Oh, light gray would be nice.
Yeah, light gray is always nice.
Or maybe green.
Green, yeah.
Or blue.
Blue's blue.
Maybe a little of each.
You always had good taste, you.
Thank you.
Well, so how you been feeling personally since you left?
Oh, pretty good, considering.
What do you mean, considering? You ain't been having any more of them hot flushes, have you?
Oh, no!
Well, I don't know when the mental pause is supposed to be on.
How you been feeling?
Oh, I can't complain, can't complain. Remember that pain in the shoulder I always got, you know, every time I throw my head back?
Yeah, has that been bothering you?
No, I cured it.
What did you take?
Nothing, I just don't throw my head back no more.
I'm glad.
Well, as long as you're here, read it.
Was she pretty?
Oh, now, why do you want to get back into that, Edith? Jeez, I told you 1,000 times it didn't mean a thing to me.
It meant something to me.
Well, what are you gonna do? You're gonna hold one little pickadiddle over my head for the whole rest of my life?
No. 'Cause if I did, it'd be the rest of my life, too.
Oh, come me. You know who I love.
Who?
Who do you think, Levine and Shirley? I miss you.
Oh, Archie.
Yeah, you miss me too, huh?
Not as much as I thought. Oh, I missed you when I was thinking about you. But when I was busy, I was thinking about a lot of other things. That's something I found out. There's lots of other things to think about beside you.
Well, like what?
You see, I used to think that you was the only thing I could count on, but that ain't true. There's something else that I can count on.
Well, I asked you what?
Me. See, that's what I mean.
Oh, yeah, I know what you mean, yeah. But, I mean, does that say that we can't kind of do a reverse and get back to before?
What do you mean before?
Well, I mean, do you Edith Baines take a poor sinner Archie Bunker to be your lawfully wedded husband? Until you can't take him no more?
I, Edith Baines, take you, Archie.
Did they go on the yarmulke again? You say it over.
I, Edith Baines, take you, Archie Bunker, to be my lawfully wedded husband until I can't take you no more.
May I now kiss the bride? Wow, what a relief. And are you sure that you're gonna love me just as much?
How much do I love? I'll tell you no more.
You're out on the porch here, Edith. The neighbors need it, you know.
How high is the sky?
Where the hell is that Dago now? I need him. Shut up, you shit. How do you think you're yelling? Shut up. How many roses must I go with you? The hell with you all. I'll sing what I want. I'll sing until morning.
The golden light of the afternoon filtered through the dusty windows of the living room, casting a nostalgic glow over the worn furniture and the upright piano that stood as a silent witness to decades of life. Archie Bunker sat on the bench, his fingers moving with a familiar clumsiness across the keys, while Edith stood beside him, her face beaming with a simple, enduring happiness. Together, they began to sing, their voices blending in a way that only years of shared history could produce. They sang about the days of Glenn Miller, when music had a melody that stayed in the heart and the songs on the hit parade were more than just noise. For men like them, life had been simpler, structured by rules they understood. Those were the days they remembered with a bittersweet longing, a time when girls were girls and men were men. In their song, they recalled a world before the complexities of the modern welfare state, a time when every individual pulled his or her own weight. It was a rhythm of life that felt solid and dependable, like the spelling of the word great, letter by letter, resounding with a sense of pride. Archie looked at Edith, and for a moment, the world outside ceased to exist. To him, she was marvelous, too marvelous for words, a glorious and glamorous presence in his life, even if he did not always find the right words to say so. He liked the feeling of being surrounded by the familiar, the comfort of old songs, and the steady presence of the woman who had walked beside him through every storm. Later that evening, the scene shifted to the local diner, a place where the air was thick with the scent of fried onions and the steady hum of conversation. Archie sat at the counter, a regular in a world that was changing too fast for his liking. He joked about the return of Old Blue Eyes, referring to the classic crooners of his youth. The conversation turned to the modern world, specifically the ultraviolet lights installed in the toilet seats of public restrooms. Archie confessed a certain unease, wondering how a simple light could distinguish between the seat it was meant to sterilize and the person sitting upon it. It was a small, humorous anxiety, a reflection of his struggle to reconcile with a world that seemed increasingly mechanical and strange. Denise, the waitress who always treated him with a mix of patience and affection, arrived with a refill of coffee. She offered him sugar with a playful smile, but Archie, ever conscious of his waistline, declined, claiming he was on a diet. He joked that she could simply dip her pinky finger into the cup to make it sweet enough for him. Denise laughed, calling him adorable, a compliment that Archie accepted with a mix of pride and mock embarrassment. He always had a joke ready for her, a small ritual that brightened their daily interactions. Today, he shared a story about a Martian who landed on 8th Avenue in New York. The alien, with his antennas blinking and flashing, walked into a bar and mistook a pinball machine for a fellow traveler. He approached the flashing lights and ringing bells, asking the machine what a nice guy like it was doing in a joint like this. The laughter was light and genuine, a moment of shared connection in the middle of a busy city. Archie felt a surge of affection for the routine, the super burger with everything, and the playful banter that made him feel seen. However, the atmosphere changed slightly when his friends, Foley and Whitey, began to tease him. They suggested that Denise was looking for some action and that Archie should make a move. Foley, ever the provocateur, argued that a man had a right to some fun, regardless of his marital status. But Archie remained firm in his loyalty to Edith. He was a legitimate man, a person who understood the weight of his vows. He knew that Edith possessed a certain womanly intuition, a sense that would surely detect any deviation from his path. Despite the pressure from his peers, Archie stood his ground. He spoke of the fire that still burned in the roof, even if there was snow on the basement, a poetic way of asserting that his spirit and his capacity for love had not dimmed with age. He left the diner, leaving a small tip under the cup for Denise, and headed home. The evening air was cool, and his mind was filled with the conflicting thoughts of the day. When he arrived home, he found the living room occupied by an unusual sight. A child's training pot sat in the middle of the floor, a sign that Edith was once again preoccupied with the needs of their grandson, Joey, and the advice of their daughter, Gloria. Edith was a whirlwind of activity, her heart always open to the needs of others. She spoke of Mrs. Applebaum and her son, Wilton, telling a long and convoluted story about early training and the psychological effects it had on a person. Archie listened with a mixture of exasperation and affection, marveling at her ability to find a story in the smallest of details. Archie had hoped for a quiet evening, a bottle of Taylor's tawny port, and a chance to reconnect with his wife. But Edith was concerned about Mr. Kleger, a resident at the Sunshine Senior Citizens Home who was 90 years old and nervous about proposing to Mrs. Freeman. Edith had even gone so far as to pick up Mr. Kleger's teeth from the dentist, an act of kindness that left Archie feeling neglected. He wanted her attention, her presence, but her heart was currently at the nursing home, helping a friend find the courage to love again. In a moment of frustration and perhaps a touch of loneliness, Archie decided to seek out the company he knew would be waiting for him. He remembered the number Denise had given him at the diner. He found himself at her apartment, a place that felt both new and strangely familiar. The door was open, and he stepped inside, greeted by the scent of a perfume that was light and inviting. Denise looked wonderful out of her uniform, wearing lounging pajamas that Archie found both elegant and intriguing. They sat together, sharing a bottle of the wine Archie had brought. They spoke of the past, of Archie's time in Italy during World War II, and the memories of a girl he had known in a place called Foggia. He even sang a few lines of an old Italian song, his voice carrying the weight of years gone by. It was a moment of vulnerability, a chance to share a part of himself that he rarely showed to the world. The evening was interrupted by the arrival of a delivery boy named Carlos, bringing beer from Kelsey's. Archie, trying to maintain his dignity and a sense of being a man of the world, gave the boy a generous tip to ensure his silence. He wanted this moment to remain private, a small escape from the responsibilities and routines of his daily life. As he sat in the comfortable chair that fit him like a glove, he realized that while the world changed and the days of his youth grew distant, the need for connection, for laughter, and for a sense of belonging remained constant. The night continued with the soft sounds of conversation and the shared warmth of a small apartment. Archie Bunker, a man who often felt out of step with the modern world, found a moment of peace. He understood that while those were indeed the days, these days also had their own beauty, found in the simple acts of kindness, the loyalty of a spouse, and the unexpected friendship of a neighbor. Life was a tapestry of memories and moments, and, as the stars shone over the city, he knew that he was exactly where he was meant to be. The evening sun dipped low over the rooftops of Queens, casting long, amber shadows across the familiar streets where memories seemed to hang in the air like the scent of home-cooked meals. Inside the house on 79th Street, a familiar melody began to rise, a song that carried the weight of 1,000 yesterdays and the warmth of a simpler time. Archie and Edith sat by the piano, their voices blending in a tribute to an era they held dear. They sang of the way Glenn Miller played and the songs that made the hit parade. It was a time when guys like them had it made, and they harmonized with a genuine nostalgia, repeating the refrain that those are the days. In their shared memory, the world was a place of clear boundaries and steady values. You knew where you were then. Girls were girls, and men were men. They sang of a time when a leader like Herbert Hoover was the standard, a time before the complexities of the modern welfare state, when everybody pulled his weight. The spelling of the feeling was long and rhythmic, a series of letters that sounded like GROLSSOURENDGREAT, culminating once more in the soulful declaration that those were the days. Archie looked at his wife with a rare, soft glint in his eyes. He told her she was just too marvelous for words. He described her as glorious and glamorous, insisting that he did not stand by merely being enamorous. He liked this feeling of connection, the sense that despite the changing world outside, their small corner remained anchored in love. He joked that Old Blue Eyes was back, a nod to the crooners of their youth. However, Archie's mind often drifted to the oddities of the modern world that he found himself navigating. He mentioned to Edith how those ultraviolet lights in the toilet seats always scared him. Edith, ever the voice of practical reason, explained that the purpose was to sterilize the seat. Archie shook his head, his brow furrowed in genuine confusion. He knew it was for sterilization, he said, but he wondered how the light knew where the seat ended and where he began. Later, at the local coffee shop, the atmosphere was buzzing with the light-hearted energy of the neighborhood. Denise, the waitress with a quick smile and a kinder heart, moved between the tables with grace. She offered refills, her voice like honey. She asked if he wanted more sugar, calling him sugar in return. Archie, trying to be mindful of his health, declined, saying he was on a diet. He joked that if she just dipped her pinky in the cup, it would make it sweet enough. Denise laughed, telling him he was so cute, a compliment Archie claimed people always said. Archie always had a joke ready for Denise. He asked her for their joke of the day and launched into a story about a Martian. He told her to shut up in a playful way before describing a Martian landing in New York with antennas blinking and flashing. The Martian, according to Archie, ducks into a bar on 8th Avenue and sees a pinball machine. With all the lights going and bells ringing, the Martian puts his hand on the machine and asks what a nice guy like it is doing in a joint like this. Denise's laughter was a reward Archie cherished. He called her adorable and mentioned he could kiss her, joking that the joke was so delicious it was like a dessert that was not even fattening. His friends, Foley and Whitey, watched from the booth, their eyes twinkling with mischief. Foley, whom Archie called a philanderer, whispered that Denise was begging for some action. He urged Archie to make a move, claiming she really dug him. Archie, however, remained firm in his loyalty. He told them that if he made any kind of move, he would be killed. He reminded Foley that he was a married man, which meant he had no right to that kind of fun. He described himself as a very legit law-abiding guy and expressed his certainty that Edith would get wise to any shenanigans because she was loaded with what he called woman's intermission. His friends teased him, calling him a senior citizen who was a little bit over the hill. They compared talking to him about romance to giving candy to a guy who had no more teeth. Archie took the bait with a grin, asserting he was as good as he ever was. He shared an old saying, just because there is snow on the basement does not mean there is no fire in the roof. He told them to think that over, calling it heavy. As his friends left, singing about dreaming of blue eyes, Archie prepared to settle his bill. The damage was $1.35. Archie told Denise not to forget to look under the cup for a little something for herself. He then confided in her about the two dummies he had been sitting with. He told her they were suggesting that because they kidded around a lot, there was something more between them. Denise listened, her expression unreadable but kind. Archie asked for a peppermint toothpick, then complimented her perfume, asking if it was for birds. She smiled and told him to take his time and enjoy it. Before he left, Denise slipped him a piece of paper, telling him that in case he ever had the time, here was her number. Back at home, the domestic symphony continued. Edith was busy in the living room with a small plastic chair. Archie arrived, calling out for Jeanette MacDonald and announcing that Nelson was here. He brought home a bottle of Taylor's Tawny Port, ready for a night to remember. He was confused to see Joey's potty in the living room, asking if Edith was trying to keep flies out of the kitchen. Edith explained she was putting it away until Joey was ready for toilet training. She shared a long, winding story about a neighbor, Mrs. Applebaum, and her son Wilton. She claimed Wilton was trained too early, which led to him sliding into the pot and eventually becoming a terrible gambler who once shot a man during a poker game over a misunderstanding about being in the pot. Archie listened with his usual mix of impatience and affection, calling her stories swell but long. He tried to steer the evening back to romance, suggesting a few glasses of wine and an early night. He asked her to sit on his lap, though he had to ask her to move forward so he could breathe. But Edith's mind was on her work at the Sunshine Senior Citizens Home. She was worried about Mr. Kleger, a man of 90 years who was nervous about proposing to Mistress Friedman. Edith had even picked up Mr. Kleger's teeth from the dentist for him. Archie was horrified at the sight of the dentures, preferring to look at the child's potty instead. Archie tried to distract her with his Martian joke, but Edith did not quite catch the punchline, waiting to hear what the pinball machine would say in response. Archie sighed, frustrated that she did not laugh like others did. He tried to offer a toast, a poetic sentiment about having her in his arms with the moon in the sky and love in his heart. But the moment was interrupted by the telephone. It was Mr. Kleger. Edith struggled to understand him, noting that it was hard for him to talk when his Jimmy cart was in her pocket. Archie grumbled about the man interfering with their private time. Edith insisted on taking the teeth to Mr. Kleger immediately, believing it would make him and Mistress Friedman very happy. She told Archie his dinner was in the fridge in a bag and left him with the dishes in the sink. Left alone, Archie felt the sting of neglect. He looked at the bottle of port in the empty house. His mind drifted back to the slip of paper in his pocket. He decided to make a move he never thought he would. A short while later, Archie stood at a door, his heart racing. He called out for Denise, and her voice answered, telling him to come in. When he entered, he was struck by how wonderful she looked out of her uniform, wearing what she called lounging pajamas. Archie fell out of place, but tried to play it cool. He brought the bottle of Taylor's Tawny Port, though he noted it had evaporated a little because they did not use good corks anymore. Denise made him feel comfortable in a chair that fit him like a glove. She had prepared a small plate of salami on rye, remembering it was the first thing he ever ordered. Archie was impressed that she remembered what he wore and what he said. She told him he was kind of special, and Archie, feeling a mix of pride and nerves, agreed that the truth was never embarrassing. As they sat together, Archie began to tell stories of his youth, specifically his time in Italy during World War II. He spoke of a girl he met in Foggia, a real beauty he called a ragazza. He even began to sing a song she taught him, a melody called Palomino Mori. His voice, usually gruff, carried a soft, nostalgic tune as he sang the Italian words, losing himself in the memory of a younger version of himself. The romantic atmosphere was suddenly broken by a knock at the door. It was Carlos, a delivery boy from Kelsey's with the beer Denise had ordered. Archie was startled and tried to hide his face, but Carlos recognized him immediately. Archie took the boy aside, trying to handle the situation like two hombres of the world. He gave Carlos $3 for a $2.50 order, telling him to keep the change. He asked for discretion, wanting to ensure that this event did not end up written on the walls of the local restroom. Carlos, understanding the unwritten rules of the neighborhood, promised to keep quiet, telling Archie to have himself a ball. In the end, the night was not about a grand betrayal or a secret life. It was a moment of a man trying to find a spark of his youth, realized through a shared song and a plate of salami. Archie Bunker, with all his quirks and old-fashioned ways, remained a man deeply tied to his home and his history, navigating the changing tides of life with a song in his heart and a family that, despite everything, was his entire world. The golden light of the late afternoon filtered through the dusty windows of the neighborhood tavern, casting long shadows across the wooden floorboards. Archie Bunker sat at his usual spot, the worn surface of the bar feeling familiar beneath his calloused hands. There was a certain rhythm to the world back then, a steady beat that everyone understood. In his mind, the faint melody of a piano began to play, evoking memories of a time when life seemed much simpler and the rules were clearly defined. He thought about the way Glenn Miller played, the brassy notes of the saxophone sections, and the songs that made the hit parade. It was a golden age for guys like him. They had it made, or so it felt in the hazy glow of nostalgia. Those were the days. In those times, you knew exactly where you stood. There was a sense of order that felt as solid as the brick buildings lining the streets of Queens. Girls were girls, and men were men. He remembered the era of Herbert Hoover, a time before the world became so complicated by the modern welfare state. Back then, it felt like everybody pulled his own weight. It was a time defined by greatness, a word he liked to spell out in his mind, letter by letter, as if to anchor it to reality. G-R-E-A-T. Those truly were the days. Archie looked up as Denise, the waitress with the bright eyes and the quick smile, approached his table. She moved with a graceful energy that always seemed to brighten the dim interior of the bar. He couldn't help but feel a surge of genuine warmth. "You're just too marvelous," he thought, the lyrics of another old song floating through his head. "You are too marvelous for words." To him, she represented something glorious and glamorous. He was not a man given to fancy talk or romantic declarations, but he liked this feeling. It was a pleasant departure from the weight of his daily worries. "Old Blue Eyes is back," he announced with a playful wink as she set a fresh coaster down. "Hey, you know something?" he continued, his voice dropping to a conspiratorial whisper. "Those ultraviolet lights in the toilet seats always scare me." Denise let out a soft, musical laugh. "Archie," she said, leaning in slightly, "that is to sterilize the seat." "I know it is to sterilize," Archie retorted, his brow furrowing in mock serious contemplation. "But how does the light know where the seat ends and I begin?" Denise laughed again, a sound that made Archie feel like the funniest man in New York. "Refills?" she asked, gesturing to his glass. "Yeah, thank you," Archie replied. You want some more sugar? Sugar? Denise teased, reaching for the dispenser. Oh, no, no, I'm on a diet, Archie said, waving a hand dismissively. But you just dip your pinky in that, and that will make it sweet, sweetie. Denise shook her head, a smile playing on her lips. You are so cute, she remarked. Archie beamed, his chest puffing out just a little bit. People always say that, he said. Hey, what is our joke for today? Oh, hey, I got a new joke for you today. He leaned forward, eager to share. There was this Martian, see? And he lands here in New York. So he's got the antennas up there, blinking and flashing. He is over there on 8th Avenue, and he ducks into a bar. So right away, he sees the pinball machine. The pinball machine is flashing there with the lights going and the bells ringing. He goes over to the machine, puts his hand on it, and he says, hey, what is a nice guy like you doing in a joint like this? Archie erupted into a fit of chuckles. I always get a laugh out of Denise, he thought to himself. She looked at him with an expression of pure amusement. You are so adorable. I could kiss you, she said. Archie felt a flush of pride. Maybe I should have took that for dessert because it is so delicious and it does not feel fattening, he joked. He looked down at his plate. That is my super burger with everything. He repeated the sentiment, feeling the lightness of the moment. Yeah, maybe I should have had that for dessert. It is delicious and it is not even fattening. However, the light-hearted moment was interrupted by the presence of his companions, Foley and Whitey. They had been watching the exchange from the next booth with mischievous grins. Hey, you, Foley called out, gesturing toward Archie. People looking at you, they will think we are 3 kinds of fruit over here. Hey, listen to me, Archie. You know that Denise over there? She's just begging you for some action. Archie felt a flicker of discomfort. Oh, well, you listen to Foley, the philanderer over here, he countered. Hey, you really think so? You cannot miss, Whitey added, nodding in agreement. Hey, look, she digs you, Archie. Why don't you make your move, man? Make a move? Archie questioned, the idea feeling both exhilarating and terrifying. If I was to make any kind of a move, he would kill me. Who says he just got to know anyway? Foley urged. You got a right to some fun. Archie shook his head firmly. Foley, I am a married man, which means that I have not got no right to no fun. Hey now, Archie fully persisted. Now, what is wrong with a married guy having someone stashed somewhere, man? Archie looked at him with genuine confusion. What the hell do I look like, a congressman? I am a very legit law-abiding guy. You understand what I mean? And if I was to try anything like that, which I would not, Edith would be sure to get wise. She is loaded with this, what do you call it, woman's intermission. Whitey laughed. That is baloney. Hey, look, tell her you went bowling with me. She would believe that. Well, she might believe that, Archie conceded. Or tell her you spent the evening at my house, Whitey suggested. She would never believe that one, Archie said flatly. Whitey shook his head, a pitying look on his face. You know, Whitey, poor old Archie Bunker. Looks like our senior citizen here is just a little bit over the hill. Right on, my man, Foley joined in. Looks like we were talking candy to a guy who has not got no more teeth. Archie felt a spark of his old fire. I got news for you, he declared, his voice rising. I'm still as good as I ever was. Did you hear the old saying there? Just because there is snow on the basement does not mean there is not no fire in the roof. Think that over a minute, huh? That is heavy, is it not? He began to hum a tune to himself, a defiant little melody about dreaming of blue eyes. Denise returned to the table, her presence cooling the tension. Oh, you boys have a good time now, you hear? She said warmly. We will see you lovebirds later, Whitey called out as he and Foley stood up to leave. Come on. Archie watched them go, then turned back to Denise. Well, okay. What is the damage? It comes to $1.35, Denise replied. Archie pulled out some crumpled bills. Okay, and do not forget to look under the cup for a little something for yourself there, Denise. Thank you, she said, her eyes twinkling. Here, Archie said, gesturing to where his friends had been sitting. Hey, you would not believe what those 2 dummies were talking about over here. What? Denise asked. Well, they were saying that because you and me kid around a lot and you take good care of me when I come in here, that you and me. Well, you know. What? I do not know, Denise said, her expression unreadable. Archie felt a sudden wave of shyness. Could I have one of those peppermint toothpicks there? Help yourself, Denise offered. Archie took a toothpick, twirling it between his fingers. You know, that perfume you're wearing, it is really something. What is it for birds? Something like that, Denise smiled. Take your time and enjoy it. Ah, well, Archie sighed. Well, the hell with the toothpicks. They say those things bust your marble anyhow, you know? But, Denise, is there something else you want to say? Archie? She asked softly. Archie hesitated, the weight of his suburban life pressing down on him. Well, no, I have not got the time. Well, in case you ever have the time, Denise said, reaching into her pocket. Here's my number. Archie took the small slip of paper, his heart racing. Oh, he exclaimed. Excuse me. He stood up quickly, nearly bumping into another patron. Oops, Joey, Joey, he muttered to himself, his mind a whirl of conflicting thoughts. He walked out of the bar and made his way home, the evening air feeling cool against his face. When he entered the house, he called out, Hey, Jeanette MacDonald, get ready, Nelson is here. Edith appeared from the kitchen, her face bright with her usual kindness. Hey, Archie, she greeted him. And he is ready for a night to remember, is he not? Archie said, trying to sound more confident than he felt. I brought home a bottle of Taylor's Tawny Port. He stopped short when he saw a small plastic object on the living room floor. Here, what is this? Joey's potty. What are you doing in the living room? You trying to keep flies out of the kitchen? No, I'm going to put it away until Joey is ready for toilet training, Edith explained patiently. He does not need no training for that. Edith, Archie grumbled. That is the best thing he does. Well, Gloria says that wrong training can affect a child for life, Edith said, her voice filled with earnest concern. And I guess she is right because my mother had a neighbor, Mrs. Applebaum, and she had a little baby, Wilton Applebaum, and she started training him too early, and he kept sliding into the pot. And they said it must have affected his mind because he grew up to be a terrible gambler. And he was in this poker game once, and this man said to him, Wilton, are you in the pot? And Wilton shot him. Archie sighed, a mixture of exasperation and affection. You tell swell stories, Edith. They're a little long, but they are swell. Oh, thank you, Edith said, beaming. But now listen, Archie said, trying to steer the conversation back to his plans. Get your mind off everything tonight for just you and me, huh? A couple of blasts to the Tawny Port here, upstairs early, and then everything will be wonderful. Come on, sit down over here. Right on the lap. That is right. Just move a little forward, Edith, so I can breathe. He pulled her toward the sofa, but Edith was clearly preoccupied. Now, let me tell you what happened at the Sunshine home today, she began. No, I do not want to hear that. Edith, Archie interrupted. What is the matter with you lately? Every time I come home, you're busy doing a favor for the kids. You're babysitting for Joey, or you're galloping back and forth between here and the Sunshine Senior Citizens Home. I mean, Edith, I feel kind of neglected around here. I'm worried about Mr. Cleager, Edith said, her voice soft. Oh, geez, old Sunshine Cleager, Archie groaned. Is he not dead yet? Oh, no, Edith replied. I am worried about him because he was so nervous today. Well, sure he is nervous, Archie said. He is 100, is he not? Oh, no, he is only 90, Edith corrected him. Oh, geez, a mere stripling, Edith, Archie remarked sarcastically. No, he was not nervous because he is 90, Edith explained. He was nervous because he wants to propose to Mrs. Friedman. I got his teeth. Archie stared at her in disbelief. You got his teeth where? Oh, right here, Edith said, reaching in her apron pocket. Right here. I will show them to you. Oh, geez, Archie said, turning his head away. No, I do not want to look. Oh, she's crazy. I picked them up at the dentist for him, Edith said proudly. Put them away, will you? Archie pleaded. I just as soon look at the kids' potty. Now, come on. Here. Now, let us dwell on you and me. First of all, hey, I got a hell of a news story I want to tell you. This is a swell joke. There's this Martian, see? And he lands in New York. And he's over on 8th Avenue. And you see he's got his antennas up in the air. And they're blinking and flashing there. And all electrified. And he goes into a bar. He waited for a reaction. But Edith just looked at him expectantly. Oh, hey, big joke. Archie prompted. What's so funny about a bar? Edith asked innocently. Oh, I am sorry, are you not? Archie said, his frustration growing. Go ahead. He goes into the bar, see? And the first thing he sees is a pinball machine. So he goes over. He lays his hand on the pinball machine. And he says, what is a nice guy like you doing in a joint like this? He laughed, but Edith remained silent. Why do you not laugh there? Archie asked. I'm waiting to hear what she says, Edith replied. Archie sighed. You know, I know some people that laugh like hell at that joke. Oh, I am sorry, are you not? Edith said sincerely. Tell it to me again. Never mind, Archie said, waving a hand. Never mind that. How about a little toast to start the evening, huh? Here, to Edith, with you in my arms, the moon in the sky, love of my heart, and one hand on your thigh. Just as he was about to lean in, the telephone rang. Oh, I will get it, Edith said, jumping up. Oh, hello, Mr. Cleager, she said into the receiver. Archie groaned. Does Cleager not know enough not to interfere with people's privates? I cannot understand you, Edith said to the phone. Talk slower. How can he talk at all when his Jimmy card is in your pocket? Archie muttered. Oh, Mr. Cleager, I got your teeth for you, Edith said. Yeah, I will bring them right over. Oh, wait a minute now, Archie protested. Now you stay right there. Now, wait a minute, Edith. That is right. Now, do not tell me. Now, wait a minute, Edith. Now, you cannot go out again tonight. No, I will not be too late, Edith said, already heading for the door. And this will make Mr. Cleager so happy. And maybe Mrs. Friedman. Oh, Archie, do not do that. Now, your dinner is in the fridge in a bag. Now, wait a minute. And leave the dishes in the sink. Edith, do not do it. Archie called out. Edith, Edith, will you? Edith, I got plans tonight for you and me. And the plans are not go to work unless you are here. What the hell am I supposed to do with myself here after dinner? I'm going to listen to myself wipe. He stood in the middle of the living room, feeling the silence of the house closing in on him. He looked at the slip of paper Denise had given him. He felt a strange mixture of loneliness and a desire for something different. He picked up the phone and dialed the number. Fayside 9-2, he whispered to himself. Yeah. Oh, hi there. Is that you, Denise? Yes, it is. What do you mean you do not recognize the voice? This is Archie. Yeah, your Superboy got it with everything. A short while later, Archie stood outside an apartment building in a different part of the neighborhood. The door was slightly ajar. The door is open. Archie, a voice called from inside. Come on in. I will be right with you. Archie stepped into the apartment, his hat in his hands. Oh, hi there, Denise. Hey, oh boy, do you look wonderful there? Denise emerged from the back room, looking radiant in the soft light of the apartment. So do you, she said with a smile. Did you have any trouble finding the place? No, Archie replied, looking around. This used to be my old stomping ground. I did not live too far from here, you know. I know where you live, Denise said playfully. You do? Archie asked, surprised. You were in the phone book, she reminded him. Yeah, I make it every year, Archie said, feeling a bit foolish. I brought you a little wine over here. Oh, you did not have to bring anything, Denise said. Oh, well, I know that, Archie said. But, you know, an evening such as this, it always helps. I mean, it makes the night, you know. Now, this here is your Taylor's tawny port there. That is like a Gentile man of shorts. It evaporated a little bit there. That is because they do not put the good corks in that no more. Well, let us not just stand here, Denise suggested. No, I do not want to hell with standing here, Archie agreed. What do you want to do? Well, why do you not make yourself comfy? Denise said, gesturing to a large armchair. Oh, yeah, sure, Archie said. Thanks very much, Denise. Geez, it is a swell apartment you got here, you know. Oh, thank you, she said. Boy, hey, this is a real comfortable chair here, you know, Archie remarked as he sat down. It fits like a glove if my butt was a hand. Denise laughed. Well, now that you know how close I am and how comfy the chair is, you will not have any excuse for not dropping by. Well, that is right, Archie said. I would not have no excuse for not coming on over, you know. When I come, maybe this could be my personal chair. Gee, I cannot get over how you look out of uniform. Well, I mean, you know, it is a swell-looking dress. Well, it is not exactly a dress, Denise explained. It is sort of lounging pajamas. Oh, yeah, the lounging pajamas, Archie nodded. I do not bring nothing like that with me. He leaned back, breathing in the scent of the room. Clayfield, wow, he said. I mean, that really kind of infiltrates the nostrils. You know, Archie, I never heard anybody put things the way you do, Denise said, looking at him with genuine interest. Oh, I read a lot, Archie claimed. Oh, here, look at this, a little side order of horse over, you see. And I see you got my favorite thing on there, salami. I know, Denise said. You ordered it the first day you came into the coffee shop. Salami on rye. You remember the first thing I ordered? Archie asked, touched. I remember what you ordered, what you wore, what you said, Denise replied softly. You know, Archie, you're kind of special. Oh, yeah? Archie said, feeling a warmth that had nothing to do with the wine. Am I embarrassing you? No. The truth is never embarrassing, Denise said. I ordered some beer. Do you want to wait until it gets here? Or would you like to have some wine? Oh, no, we could begin with the wine. You know, because evenings such as this, I always stay on the wine, Archie decided. It is a habit I picked up over in Europe. Oh, did you travel in Europe? Denise asked. Yeah, all over Europe, Archie said, his voice taking on a boastful tone. Well, I was mostly in Italy, and I was mostly in a place called Foggia. See, I was stationed there. That is where they sent me over there, see, in World War II, the big one. Well, I bet you met some pretty girls over there, huh? Denise teased. Oh, yeah, Archie said. Of course, us veterans, we do not like to brag too much about that. But I can tell you one thing. I made a few chocolate bars pay off. There was one particular girl, you know, wow. A beauty, a real chow's a line little ragazza. That is Italiano for girl. You speak Italian? Denise asked, impressed. Yeah, she taught me everything I know, Archie said. All that Palomino Mori stuff, you know. But that is the name of the song. You know that song? No, Denise admitted. Archie began to sing, his voice surprisingly melodic in the quiet apartment. Palomino Mori. Palomino Mori. Well, it is a little Dago Walsh, you know. Though you're not supposed to say that no more, people get sore. How it goes. Oh, dimmi, che gli oye non è dimmi, che se tu te eme. Oui, se il tuo cuore non soffre più. Palomino Mori, Mario. Just as he was reaching the climax of the song, a loud knock sounded at the door. Oh, holy gee, Archie exclaimed, jumping nearly out of his chair. Who the hell is that? Who is it? Denise called out. It is the beer from Kelsey, a voice replied. Kelsey's. Archie whispered, his eyes wide with panic. My God. Oh, come on in. I will get you the money, Denise said, moving toward the door. A young man entered, carrying a carton of beer. He stopped in his tracks when he saw Archie. Good evening, Mr. Bunker, he said. Good evening, a nice evening, huh? Archie stuttered, trying to maintain his composure. Yeah, but it looks like it is nicer for you than for me, the delivery boy said with a knowing smirk. What do you mean by that? Archie asked defensively. Well, I'm working, the boy said. I do not know what you are doing. Archie stood up and approached the boy. Listen, kid, come here, will you? I want to talk to you for a minute. What is your name again? My name is Carlos, but you call me the Spit Kid, the boy replied. Now, listen, I had not ought to do that, Carlos, Archie said, pointing a finger at him. And you got to remind me never to do that no more. Okay, do not do that no more, Carlos agreed. Yeah, all right, Archie said, reaching into his pocket. Now, I want to talk to you like we say in your language, like two hombres of the world, understand? You're going to bribe me, right? Carlos asked bluntly. And you're going to take it, right? Archie retorted. Right, Carlos said. How much is the beer? Archie asked. Let us see here, Carlos said, checking the slip. It is $2.50. All right, here is $3, Archie said, handing over the money. You keep the difference. Wow, half a buck, Carlos exclaimed. I pay good for favors, Archie said, his voice low and serious. What you see here, I do not want to read about this here event on the walls of Kelsey's toilet. Not even in Spanish, do you understand? Sure, I understand, Mr. Bunker, Carlos said, tucking the money away. Listen, big deal, who cares? I do not care. Nobody cares no more. Why should you? But listen, have yourself a ball. Have a ball, know what I mean? Archie watched as Carlos left the apartment, the door clicking shut behind him. He turned back to Denise, who was watching him with a mixture of amusement and curiosity. The evening had taken an unexpected turn, But in the quiet of the apartment, with the faint scent of perfume in the air, Archie felt a strange sense of contentment. The world was changing, yes, and those days of Glenn Miller and clearly defined roles might be fading into the past. But here, in this moment, there was still room for a bit of humor, a bit of warmth, and the simple human need for connection. He sat back down in his personal chair, took a sip of the tawny port, and for a moment, the fire in the roof burned just as brightly as it ever had. The night stretched out before them, a canvas of possibilities in the heart of the city that never sleeps. And as the sounds of the street drifted up from below, Archie Bunker realized that while the good old days were something to cherish, there was still plenty of life to be lived in the present, one joke and one sweet moment at a time. The echoes of yesterday would always be there, but the melody of today was just beginning to play. The atmosphere was thick with the heavy scent of nostalgia, a lingering fragrance that seemed to cling to the very walls of the neighborhood tavern. It was the kind of evening where the air felt weighted by memories, and the distant, spectral notes of a big band orchestra seemed to hum in the background of every conversation. In the mind of Archie Bunker, the world had once been a much simpler place, a place defined by the rhythmic brass and swinging melodies of Glenn Miller. He could almost hear the way the trombone slid through the air, anchoring a time when songs were not just noise, but part of a grand hit parade that everyone marched to in unison. For men like Archie, those days were the golden standard. There was a profound sense of security in knowing exactly where one stood in the grand design of the universe. In that era, the lines were drawn with clarity and purpose. Girls were girls, possessing a grace that felt timeless, and men were men, shoulders squared against the weight of the world. It was a time before the complexities of the modern era had blurred the edges of identity. Archie often thought back to the leadership of the past, thinking of figures like Mr. Herbert Hoover, believing that such men understood the value of individual effort. In his recollection, there was no need for a sprawling welfare state because every person pulled their own weight with a sense of quiet pride. It was a philosophy of self-reliance that he summarized in his own unique, spelled-out cadence. GROLSSOURENDGREAT. Those were the days that lived in his heart, glowing with a warmth that the neon lights of the present could never quite replicate. Archie sat at the counter, his eyes fixed on Denise, the waitress who moved with a cheerful efficiency that always brightened his mood. To Archie, she was simply marvelous. She was too marvelous for words to fully capture. He looked at her and saw something glorious and glamorous. While he did not consider himself a man easily swept away by romantic notions, he found himself standing by a feeling that was close to enamored. He liked the rhythm of this place, the familiarity of it. Hey, old Blue Eyes is back, he announced to the room, a small smile playing on his lips. He felt a surge of comfort in his own presence there. However, even in his comfort, Archie had his quirks. He leaned in slightly, his voice dropping to a confidential tone. Hey, you know something? Them ultraviolet lights in the toilet seats always scare me. Denise, who was wiping down the counter with practiced ease, looked up and offered a patient smile. Archie, that is to sterilize the seat, she explained. Archie shook his head, his brow furrowing in genuine concern. I know it is to sterilize, he countered, but how does the light know where the seat ends and I begin? The logic of the modern world often eluded him, especially when it involved invisible rays in the restroom. Denise just laughed, a light, melodic sound that filled the space between them. She held up a coffee pot, gesturing toward his mug. Refills? She asked. Yeah, Archie replied, sliding the mug forward. Thank you. Denise reached for the sugar dispenser. You want some more sugar? Sugar? She teased. Archie chuckled, waving a hand dismissively. Oh, no. I'm on a diet, he said with a wink. But you just dip your pinky in that. That will make it sweet, sweetie. Denise leaned against the counter, her eyes bright with amusement. You are so cute, she remarked. People always say that, Archie responded, his chest puffing out just a little bit with pride. He loved the banter. It was the highlight of his afternoon. Hey, what is our joke for today? Oh, hey, I got a new joke for you today. He leaned forward, eager to share. Martian, shut up, he said to an imaginary heckler in his head. There was this Martian, see, and he lands here in New York. So he's got the antennas up there, blinking and flashing. He is over there on 8th Avenue, and he ducks into a bar. So right away, he sees the pinball machine. The pinball machine is flashing there with the lights going and the bells ringing. He goes over to the machine, puts his hand on it, and he says, hey, what is a nice guy like you doing in a joint like this? Archie laughed at his own punchline, a hearty sound that echoed off the glass displays. I always get a laugh out of Denise, he thought to himself. You are so adorable. I could kiss you, Denise said, her voice dripping with playful affection. Archie beamed. Hey, maybe I should have took that for dessert because it is so delicious and it ain't fattening. That is my Archie, the super burger with everything. He repeated the sentiment to himself, savoring the feeling of being appreciated. Yeah, maybe I should have had that for dessert. It is delicious and it ain't even fattening. However, the light-hearted moment was interrupted by the presence of his companions, Foley and Whitey. Foley, ever the provocateur, nudged Archie with an elbow. Hey, he said, gesturing toward the surrounding patrons. People looking at you, they will think we are 3 kinds of fruit over here. Hey, listen to me, Archie. You know that Denise over there? She's just begging you for some action. Archie rolled his eyes, though a part of him was flattered. Oh, well, you listen to Foley, the philanderer over here, he retorted. Foley leaned in closer, his voice a low, conspiratorial whisper. Hey, you really think so? Archie asked, his curiosity piqued despite himself. You can't miss, Foley insisted. Hey, look, she digs you, Archie. Why don't you make your move, man? Make a move? Archie questioned, the reality of his life crashing back into his consciousness. If I was to make any kind of a move, he would kill me. Foley waved off the concern. Who says you just got to know anyway? You got a right to some fun. Archie straightened his back, a flicker of moral conflict crossing his face. Foley, I am a married man, which means that I ain't got no right to no fun. Whitey joined in, his voice smooth and challenging. Hey now, Archie. Now, what is wrong with a married guy having someone stashed somewhere, man? Archie looked at him with disbelief. What the hell do I look like, a congressman? I'm a very legit Laura Biden guy. You understand what I mean? And if I was to try anything like that, which I would not, Edith would be sure to get wise. He knew his wife well. She had a sense for things, an intuition that he could never quite bypass. She is loaded with this, what do you call it, woman's intermission, Archie said, stumbling over the word. That is baloney, Foley scoffed. Hey, look, tell her you went bowling with me. She would believe that. Archie considered it for a split second. Well, she might believe that, he admitted. Or tell her you spent the evening at my house, Whitey suggested. Archie snorted. She would never believe that one. Whitey shook his head, looking at Foley with a mock expression of pity. You know, Whitey, poor old Archie Bunker. Looks like our senior citizen here is just a little bit over the hill. Right on, my man, Whitey agreed. Looks like we're talking candy to a guy who ain't got no more teeth. That comment struck a nerve. Archie turned to them, his eyes narrowing. I got news for you, he barked. I'm still as good as I ever was. Did you hear the old saying there? Just 'cause there is snow on the basement, don't mean there ain't no fire in the roof. Think that over a minute, huh? That is heavy, ain't it? He turned back to his coffee, humming a tune to mask his annoyance. I'm dreaming tonight of my blue eyes, he sang softly. Denise came by to check on the group. Oh, you boys have a good time now, you hear? She said warmly. We will see you lovebirds later, Whitey called out as he and Foley stood up to leave. Come on. Archie watched them go, then turned his attention back to Denise. Well, okay. What's the damage? $1.35, Denise replied. Archie pulled out his wallet, counting out the coins and bills with deliberation. Okay, and don't forget to look under the cup for a little something for yourself there, Denise. Thank you, she said, her smile genuine. Archie leaned over the counter, his voice dropping. Hey, you would not believe what them 2 dummies was talking about over here. What? Denise asked, leaning in. Well, they were saying that because you and me kid around a lot and you take good care of me when I come in here, that you and me... Well, you know, Archie trailed off, feeling a sudden flush of heat in his cheeks. What? I don't know, Denise prompted. Archie reached for a container on the counter. Could I have one of them peppermint toothpicks there? Help yourself, Denise said, watching him. Archie took a toothpick, tried to regain his composure. You know, that perfume you're wearing, it's really something. What is it for birds? Something like that, she answered with a chuckle. Take your time and enjoy it. Oh, well, the hell with the toothpicks, Archie said, tossing it back. They say them things bust you the marble anyhow, you know? But, Denise, something else you want to say, Archie? She asked, her gaze steady. Archie looked at the clock, then at her. Well, no, I ain't got the time. Denise reached into her pocket and pulled out a small piece of paper, sliding it across the counter toward him. Well, in case you ever have the time, here is my number. Archie's heart skipped a beat. He quickly pocketed the paper, his mind racing. Oh, excuse me. Oops. He stood up and hurried toward the door, his thoughts a whirlwind of excitement and guilt. As he walked toward his home, he tried to shake the feeling that he was stepping into a world he didn't quite belong in. When he finally arrived at his house, the familiar sounds of home greeted him. Joey, Joey, he called out, trying to sound as normal as possible. Hey, Jeanette McDonald. Get ready. Nelson is here. Hey, Archie. And he is ready for a night to remember. Ain't it? I brought home a bottle of Taylor's Tawny Port. He stepped into the living room, but stopped dead in his tracks. Sitting in the middle of the room was a small plastic object. Here, what is this? He asked, pointing at it. Joey's potty. What you doing in the living room? You trying to keep flies out of the kitchen? Edith looked up from her seat, her face glowing with her usual earnestness. No, I'm going to put it away until Joey is ready for turlip training, she explained. Archie sighed, his grand plans for a romantic evening already hitting a snag. You don't need no training for that, Edith. That is the best thing he does. Well, Gloria says that wrong training can affect a child for life, Edith countered, her voice rising in that familiar sing-song pitch. And I guess she's right, because my mother had a neighbor, Mistress Applebaum, and she had a little baby, Wilton Applebaum, and she started training him too early, and he kept sliding into the pot. And they said it must have affected his mind, because he grew up to be a terrible gambler, and he was in this poker game once, and this man said to him, Wilton, are you in the pot? And Wilton shot him. Archie stared at her for a long moment, processing the sheer absurdity of the story. You tell swell stories, Edith, he said finally. They're a little long, but they are swell. Oh, thank you, Edith chirped, clearly pleased. But now listen, Archie said, trying to redirect her attention. Get your mind off everything tonight for just you and me, huh? A couple of blasts to the Tawny Port here, upstairs early, and then K's a rue essay rue. He patted the sofa beside him. Oh, come on. Sit down over here, right on the lap. That is right. Just move a little forward, Edith, so I can breathe. Edith sat, but her mind was clearly elsewhere. Now, let me tell you what happened to the Sunshine home today, she began. No, I don't want to hear that. Edith, Archie interrupted. What is the matter with you lately? Every time I come home, you're busy doing a favor for the kids, you're babysitting for Joey, or you're galloping back and forth between here and the Sunshine Senior Citizens Home. I mean, Edith, I feel kind of neglected around here. Edith looked genuinely distressed. I am worried about Mr. Cleager, she said softly. Oh, geez, old Sunshine Cleager, Archie groaned. Ain't he dead yet? Oh, no, Edith said. I am worried about him because he was so nervous today. Well, sure he's nervous, Archie reasoned. He is 100, ain't he? Oh, no, he is only 90, Edith corrected. Oh, geez, a mere stripling, Edith, Archie muttered. No, he was not nervous because he is 90, Edith explained, her hands moving animatedly as she spoke. He was nervous because he wants to propose to Mistress Freeman. And I got his teeth. Archie blinked, certain he had misheard. You got his teeth where? Oh, right here. I will show him to you, Edith said, reaching into her apron pocket. Oh, geez. No, I don't want to look, Archie shouted, recoiling. Oh, she's crazy. I picked him up at the dentist for him, Edith said, unfazed. Put him away, will you? Archie begged. I just as soon look at the kid's potty. Now, come on. Here. Now, let's dwell on you and me. First of all, hey, I got a hell of a news story I want to tell you. This is a swell joke. There is this Martian, see? And he lands in New York. And he is over on 8th Avenue. And you see he's got his antennas up in the air. And they are blinking and flashing there. And all electrified. And he goes into a bar. Edith let out a sudden, loud laugh. Oh, hey, big joke. Archie stopped, confused. What's so funny about bar? Oh, I am sorry. Archie, she said, trying to stifle her giggles. Go ahead. He goes into the bar, see? Archie continued, his enthusiasm dampened. And the first thing he sees is a pinball machine. So he goes over. He lays his hand on the pinball machine. And he says, what is a nice guy like you doing in a joint like this? He waited for the laughter, but Edith just looked at him expectantly. Why don't you laugh there? He asked. I am waiting to hear what she says, Edith replied innocently. Archie sighed, the frustration mounting. You know, I know some people that laugh like hell at that joke. Oh, I am sorry, Archie, Edith said, her voice filled with regret. Tell it to me again. Never mind. Never mind that, Archie said, reaching for the wine. How about a little toast to start the evening, huh? Here, to Edith. With you in my arms. The moon in the sky. Love in my heart. And one hand on your thigh. Just as he leaned in, the telephone began to ring, its shrill cry cutting through the moment. Oh, I will get it, Edith said, jumping up. Oh, hello, Mr. Kleger, she said into the receiver. Archie slumped back against the sofa, defeated. Don't Kleger know enough not to interfere with people's privates? Edith was nodding into the phone. I can't understand you. Talk slower. How can he talk at all when his Jimmy card is in your pocket? Archie yelled toward her. Oh, Mr. Kleger, I got your teeth for you, Edith said into the phone. Yeah, I will bring them right over. Archie stood up, his face reddening. Oh, wait a minute now. Now you stay right there. Now, wait a minute, Edith. That is right. Now, don't tell me. Now, wait a minute, Edith. Now, you can't go out again tonight. No, I won't be too late, Edith promised, already heading for her coat. And this will make Mr. Kleger so happy. And maybe Mistress Friedman. Oh, Archie, don't do that, she added as he tried to block her path. Now, your dinner is in the fridge in a bag. Now, wait a minute, and leave the dishes in the sink. Edith, don't do it, Archie pleaded. Edith, will you? Edith, I got plans tonight for you and me. And the plans ain't gonna work unless you're here. But the door was already closing behind her. Archie stood in the silent living room, the weight of his loneliness pressing down on him. What the hell am I supposed to do with myself here after dinner? I'm going to listen to myself wipe. He stood there for a long moment, the piece of paper in his pocket feeling like it was burning a hole through his trousers. He took it out and looked at it. The choice was clear in his mind. If he couldn't have the evening he wanted at home, he would seek it elsewhere. He arrived at the apartment building, his heart pounding against his ribs like a trapped bird. He found the door and, finding it slightly ajar, he pushed it open. Hi there, is that you, Denise? He called out, his voice shaking slightly. Yes, it is. Her voice drifted from another room. What do you mean you don't recognize the voice? This is Archie, he said, stepping inside. Yeah, your Superboy got it with everything. The door is open, Archie. Come on in. I will be right with you, she replied. Archie stepped into the room, his eyes widening as he took in the surroundings. Oh, hi there, Denise. Hey, oh boy, do you look wonderful there. She stepped into the light, and Archie felt his breath catch. So do you, she said with a smile. Did you have any trouble finding the place? No, Archie said, trying to act cool. This used to be my old stomping ground. I don't live too far from here, you know. I know where you live, Denise said, her eyes twinkling. You do? Archie asked, surprised. You are in the phone book, she reminded him. Yeah, I make it every year, Archie said, feeling a bit foolish. I brung you a little wine over here. Oh, you didn't have to bring anything, Denise said, walking toward him. Oh, well, I know that, Archie said, holding out the bottle. But, you know, an evening such as this, it always helps. I mean, makes nights, you know. Now, this here is your tailor's tawny port there. That is like a Gentile man of shorts. It, evaporated a little bit there. That is because they don't put the good, corks in that no more. Well, let's not just stand here, Denise said, gesturing toward the living area. No, I don't want to hell with standing here. Archie agreed. What do you want to do? She asked. Well, why don't you make yourself comfy? Denise suggested. Oh, yeah, sure. Thanks very much, Denise, Archie said, sitting down in a large, plush armchair. Geez, it is a swell apartment you got here, you know. Oh, thank you, she said. Boy, hey, this is a real comfortable chair here, you know, Archie remarked, settling in. It fits like a glove if my butt was a hand. Denise laughed, a sound that made Archie feel 10 feet tall. Well, now that you know how close I am and how comfy the chair is, you won't have any excuse for not dropping by. Well, that is right, Archie said, feeling a sense of belonging he hadn't felt in a long time. I will not have no excuse for not, coming on over, you know. When I come, maybe this could be my personal chair. Gee, I can't get over how you look out of uniform. Well, I mean, you know, it is a swell-looking dress. Well, it's not exactly a dress, Denise corrected. It is sort of lounging pajamas. Oh, yeah, the lounging pajamas, Archie said, nodding. I didn't bring nothing like that with me. Clayfield, wow. I mean, that really kind of infiltrates the nostrils. You know, Archie, I never heard anybody put things the way you do, Denise said, sitting on the edge of the sofa near him. Oh, I read a lot, Archie claimed, though his reading was mostly limited to the daily news and the occasional sports magazine. Oh, here, look at this, a little side order of horse over, you see. And I see you got my favorite thing on there, salami. I know, Denise said softly. You ordered it the first day you came into the coffee shop. Salami on rye. Archie was floored. You remember the first thing I ordered? I remember what you ordered, what you wore, what you said, she said, her voice dropping to a whisper. You know, Archie, you're kind of special. Oh, yeah? Archie asked, his ego swelling. Am I embarrassing you? No. The truth ain't never embarrassing, he replied, feeling a strange sense of boldness. I, ordered some beer. You want to wait until it gets here? Or would you like to have some wine? Oh, no, we could begin with the wine, you know, Archie suggested. Because evenings such as this, I always stay on the wine. It's a habit I picked up over in Europe. Oh, did you travel in Europe? Denise asked, her interest clearly genuine. Yeah, all over Europe, Archie bragged. Well, I was mostly in Italy, and I was mostly in a place called Foggia. See, I was stationed there. That is where they sent me over there, in World War II, the big one. Well, I bet you met some pretty girls over there, huh? Denise teased. Oh, yeah, Archie said, his mind drifting back to the sun-drenched streets of Italy. Of course, us vets, we don't like to brag too much about that, but I can tell you one thing. I made a few chocolate bars pay off. There was one particular girl, you know, wow, a beauty, real chow's a line, little ragazza. That is, Italiano for girl. You speak Italian? Denise asked, impressed. Yeah, she taught me everything I know, all that, Palomino Mori stuff, you know, Archie said, feeling a sense of nostalgia wash over him. But that is the name of the song. You know that song? No, Denise answered. Palomino Mori. Palomino Mori. Archie began to sing, his voice surprisingly soft. Well, it is a little Dago Walsh, you know. Though you ain't supposed to say, Dago no more, the wops get sore. How it goes, oh, dimmi, che gli oggi non è dimmi, che se tu te me, oui, se il tuo cuore non soffre più. Palomino Mori, Mario. Just as he was reaching the climax of the song, a loud knocking at the door startled them both. Oh, holy gee, who the hell is that? Archie asked, his romantic mood shattered. Who is it? It is the beer from Kelsey, a voice called out from the hallway. Kelsey's my god, Archie muttered under his breath. Oh, come on in, I will get you the money, Denise called out. The door opened, and a young man stepped inside, carrying a crate of beer. Good evening, Mr. Bunker, he said, his eyes widening as he recognized Archie. Good evening, a nice evening, huh? Archie said, trying to look as if he belonged there. Yeah, but it looks like it is nicer for you than for me, the boy remarked with a smirk. What do you mean by that? Archie asked, his voice rising in defensive anger. Well, I am working. I don't know what you're doing, the boy replied. Archie stood up and walked toward him. Listen, kid, Come here, will you? I want to talk to you for a minute. What's your name again? My name is Carlos, but you call me the Spit Kid, the boy said, looking at Archie with a mixture of curiosity and defiance. Now listen, I had not to do that, Carlos, Archie said, his tone turning serious. And, you gotta remind me never to do that no more. Okay, don't do that no more, Carlos agreed. Yeah, all right, Archie said. Now, I want to talk to you like we say in your language, like two hombres of the world, understand? You're gonna bribe me, right? Carlos asked, a knowing grin spreading across his face. And you're gonna take it, right? Archie countered. Right, Carlos said. How much is the beer? Archie asked, reaching for his wallet once again. Oh, let's see here. It is, $2.50, Carlos said. All right, here is $3, Archie said, handing him the bills. You keep the difference. Wow, $50, Carlos exclaimed, clearly impressed by the tip. I pay good for favors, Archie said, leaning in close. What you see here, I don't want to read about this here event on the walls of Kelsey's toilet. Not even in Spanish, capiche? Sure, I understand, Mr. Bunker, Carlos said, tucking the money into his pocket. Listen, big deal, who cares? I don't care. Nobody cares no more. Why should you? But listen, have yourself a ball. Have a ball, know what I mean? Carlos turned and walked out of the apartment, leaving Archie and Denise alone once more. Archie took a deep breath, the adrenaline of the moment starting to fade. He looked at Denise, who was watching him with a strange expression. As the sounds of the city drifted in through the open window, Archie realized that while the world had changed, some things remained the same. The search for connection, the desire to be remembered, and the simple joy of a shared laugh were as timeless as the melodies of Glenn Miller. He didn't know what the rest of the night would hold, but for now, he was content to be exactly where he was, lost in the echoes of yesterday and the possibilities of tonight.